Alright, what's up guys? It's Big Red here and I edit all of Dewet&Bikes content pretty much. And I would just like to take a moment to commend Maniki and Dewet for this video. They were absolutely outstanding throughout the entire process and the filming lasted for about an hour and a half non-stop, no cuts, and yeah, they worked their absolute hearts out on this video. So just a quick well done to them and a quick thank you to them. And if you have an extra moment, just pop a little comment down there in the comment section commending them and thanking them. But anyways, back to the video. I hope you guys enjoy. Peace.
What's good guys, it's your boy I Hope here and welcome back to another episode of Two Wheel Talks. Today we're not going to stay with two wheels, we're going to dive deep into 16 wheels because we will be talking about our racing stock and we will be joined by the one and only Dewet boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Welcome back to another episode of Two Wheel Talks. Grab your popcorn, get some drinks and enjoy the show.
Meneer Dewet, welcome to another episode of Two Wheel Talks. Nice to have you again here.
Dankie, thanks Maniki.
Yeah. Okay, so this episode is going to be divided into 4 episodes of the racing fleet. First off, we're going to start with Dewet's personal car, the Formula M. Dewet, what can you tell us about this lekker meneertjie?
You guys should have told me, then I would have worn my racing suit here today. No, I'm kidding. Your question, Maniki, again?
What can you tell us about the Formula M?
Formula M, okay, so firstly, well, lots of people want to know what's the motor, because that's the first thing that a car is about. So within our Formula M range, this is the B class. So you get the A, which we'll get to, B, which is this, and then C, which is a smaller motor. On this hand here with my car here, it's a B class. It's got a GSXR1000 bike motor in. So obviously then open wheels, it's open wheel racing. Single cockpit, which is basically your single seater. Yeah, pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So with Formula M, like I'm totally new into this whole thing. What does it what does it entail for the driver physically and mentally? What challenges comes with the racing?
It's really fitness. There's no power steering. There's no. So yeah, we've been. It's quite just over a year now that we've been riding and so, and yeah, I think the biggest challenge is the fitness, especially when it's hot.
Yeah.
So and you know you gotta handle the car. Yeah, I think that's quite except for mechanical failures and so forth. But other than that, yeah, I'll say that's the one. Yeah.
Do you think this kind of racing category does have huge potential in South Africa going forward into the future? Is it still lacking something?
Well, no, I think it's going way out. It's really going forward. In a sense of like last year with Women's Day, they actually, and that's one of those episodes we already had. The women had the opportunity to take part. Without any experience, they actually let the women have a ride in it. So, and that's where I lost my car. Because that's where my wife, it's now her car basically.
Yeah. So can you upgrade at least because she took this one now? So
well, I think we're gonna get to the upgraded
cool. So obviously with driving on the track and everything, we all watch Formula 1. We see the accidents happening. What was your worst accident experience you had?
I think. In this car, Almina had the worst accident actually.
Oh yeah.
Specifically on the weekend.
Day, yeah.
Yes. So we had to rebuild some of the parts on the car. But mine was actually on the very same weekend when the men went out. One of the rose joints came loose.
Yeah.
So luckily I didn't hit the wall or anything. So. Yeah, there wasn't really. I'm really lucky in that sense that in the past year that there wasn't really any big stuff, but yeah, except for breakdowns and so forth. Yeah.
Is there like a pit stop when you do this?
No.
So it's just one go.
No,
how many laps do you?
There's one go. So it's normally around about 10 laps. So there is a practice, there is a quali, and then there is the race. But yeah, that's an ongoing. One-way show.
How many races are actually at one day? Like, is it like just
it's big.
Everyone goes in, or
it's massive. like on with Swartkops, if they host the historic inland, which it's called, the whole racing weekend, man, there's classes and classes and classes, really.
So it goes on and on.
No, there's a lot. I can't tell you.
Yeah,
Really. So there is a bunch. There's really a lot. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. And like for the average Joe like me, who I watch it on TV, and now I want to go to Swartkops myself and to other races, and of course it looks thrilling if you watch the guys do it. For a guy like me who wants to get into it, maintenance on this type of thing,
It's not a lot.
not a lot.
No, it's a bike motor once again. So lucky me, we've got a few technicians that helps us out whenever when we had a clutch. We had a lot of issues previously. Very low on maintenance, honestly. Maybe your fuel and your tires maximum.
Will be the most
That you'll spend, yeah.
Yes. So between the tracks, which one is your personal favorite, Red Star or Swartkops?
Definitely Swartkops.
Definitely Swartkops. It's because it's closer to home, or?
No, okay. 1, it's closer to home. 2, I know it well. 3, it's a nice track. No, it is. Red Star is bad. Now that's where the handling and it's got a lot of turns. So no, I'll go for Swartkops. Yeah.
And do people actually race at Kyalami or?
Oh, what a question. So we did Kyalami actually had a great opportunity for us. When was it now? Not last year, the year before.
They've won.
No. With actually they gave the single seaters a chance for us, along with the Formula V's and our whole Monoposto group. That was in 2020. Where are we now? 6, 5, 4. What was it? 24 November, somewhere there. So I actually had the baby around Kyalami. That was insane, bro. That was insane. So that's about it.
Yeah. Not to step on any toes, but I have to ask personally, is NASCAR worth it, or this, of course, because a circle, that's mostly donuts and like I said, not to step on toes, but I don't see the use in that.
Well, I had talking about circles. I've been with the stock rod racing at Miami.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying.
So driving in circles can be tricky. Listen, don't get me wrong.
I'll give it a chance.
The guys are like pushing and bumping, and they want to come through, and they want so that's very challenging. That was also one of the things I did with a 1400 back wheel drive, which is not preferably the best to use, but I had the bucket, I had the opportunity, and I love my 1400s. So yeah.
Last question on this car specifically: what has been the highlight for you racing over the years?
There was the first race. The very first race was obviously the highlight, because you get off, you're like shaking. Even the first everything was the highlight, because going for the first practice, going for the actual race weekend where there's the qualifying and then the race. So the whole first experience of the whole weekend, I'd say totally that's the highlight. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. And I just want to know as well, like, for us who want to get involved in this, where can we find more details on when people are racing and stuff? We'll be mentioning this and also putting it in the description of every episode. But yeah, I just want to...
Guys, it's really simple. If you really want to send us a WhatsApp, communicate with us. We've got our racing community and the group at Swartkops or Red Star or wherever we go. If we're not there, we can direct the spectators, into the right direction. So because it's fun, it's not that expensive to enter, and it's a full thrill day full of lots of fun.
Oh, cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Maniki.
Moving on to the next one. Okay, so moving forward to the next one. There's also a Formula M car, but I believe it is a 1000 GSXR engine. So yeah, Dewet, what can you tell us about this one? What differs from, except for the engine, like, I mean, it's a bigger car and everything. It's probably a different class and all that.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, it's actually Herman Krieger's car. Class A, obviously, 1000cc, as Maniki said. A GSXR 2017 L7 motor. Much bigger, way bigger than the B class. And I must also say, out of all the single seaters that's in our monoposto group, this is quite one of the big boys there. Eh? I remember him having the Busa motor in here before, and like mad. So, but yeah, very spacious as well. It's more like my car at this stage after my honeymoon in December. But yeah, it is nice, big and spacious.
Because so you keep on bringing the word class up, classes
Yeah.
coming in. What separates the classes? Is it the CC? Is it the skill of a driver? What exactly does Class A mean? Class B mean?
Well, with the motorbike section, there's a class A, B, C, and I think maybe it's sometimes up until D. So that determines the kind of level you at, A, good, B, and downwards. Whereas here we've got our A class, which is normally 1000cc and up. Then your B class is your 600s, and then your C class, if I remember that correctly, it's around about the 400s and downwards. That's more the kiddies or so section.
But
Yeah.
you can't enter if you're skilled, like a skilled driver. Can you enter with the 600 into the A class?
Well, we all drive together,
Oh, yeah.
right? So interesting one. We've got a B class boy, Aiden Morrow. He is with me in the B class, and he gives some hiding to the A class guys, which has got the 1000cc. So within the monoposto group, we all still race against each other. Remember, in the monoposto, that's Formula M monoposto. So within our group, we're all single seaters with all kinds of motors. But then again, A class race within their yearly league or championship. Your B class will have its own championship, but still there's still also an overall. So your B class can pass your A class, can pass the Formula V's, and that makes it even more interesting.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so for the Dewet itself and for actually the whole racing thing in all, where did it all start?
Well, for me, and then where Formula M started. So let's start with Formula M. As far as I have it, it's somewhere between a 50 to 70 years where the Formula M is basically running. This car shows me, I think it says here,
70 years, yeah.
70 years. So yeah, that's basically, and I know for a fact my car is older than me. So it's been built in somewhere in the 1980s, if I'm correct. So a lot of people knows this car of mine, and then they'll always, track and trace it back to, they'll always give you the history. There's lots of history. And then, so that's pretty much, I haven't gone searching quite into exactly how it started and who started it, but yeah, racing is big. So, and for me, I'm a huge Formula One fan. Like last year, I had the big privilege to go to Abu Dhabi, the last race, of the year. So, and yeah, that's the single-seater open wheel was one of the things I wanted to do, and it is one of the things I love the most.
Speaking on performance, and obviously it's two different cars, So what can you tell us about the differences between the two cars, tire-wise?
Yeah, Maniki, obviously I'm sure the tire sizes, I haven't even checked that out yet, but yeah, definitely the tire sizes will differ. Your front wings differ, back wings differ, but the biggest thing that is the biggest difference here is obviously the size, as you can see. More important, speaking of the tires, tire pressure is always going to be different between the two cars.
So let's say, for instance, I'm a new driver and everything, but I do like the bigger shape because it will make me feel like match is stopping. So bigger is better. I'm kidding. Can I put a 600 in here and go?
Bigger is only better on Black Friday. Your question again, Maniki, you just got me there.
Can I put the 600cc into this?
Look, the 600 is going to go in there. It will fit, I'm sure.
Advisable or rather not?
Man, no. I think that the 600, the size of that the 600's got to go with, with the body and all is, it's better that way. So and I'm not too sure if the 1000 could fit in here, but if the 1000 could fit in here, that would be a big one. Yeah, well, there's nothing that says that the classes is all about your engine size. So the smaller your bodywork or the lighter your car, because that's what you're also chasing. Having a light car with a powerful engine. Yeah. If that answers your question.
No, that does. So that also answers the worldwide question, size does matter. Okay, so moving on to the next one. I believe we did tease a little bit of the vet trying to upgrade because Miss Boyens took this one. So is this where we are going next? To the 14?
Maniki, most definitely. As I've said, I've had my racing days at my M oval racing, and that was specifically with the 1400. I've had a few before in my life, which was actually my own, that wasn't being sold on the floor, you know, like on the car dealership. I had a 1400, which is actually A15, A15, which is bought through to a 1500 turbo, and then we had the racing on my M, which is stock standard 1400s, and then we got this. Now this is my
The name actually, like I just waiting to put my is there a specific name we call? Like
Jeez, bro.
it's just
Gorilla, Godzilla, Hulk. What's big? What's big? That's it. No, this
Everest of 1400.
definitely. Maniki, yeah, this is. I'm actually getting goosebumps. Look at it. No, man, this thing is mad. It's a Nissan 1400 shape with its 2 bucket seats, and it looks like an aeroplane on the inside with a few buttons. But what's under the hood here is the. All right, let's do. I hope the engine's clean here. It should be. Must be. There we go. So that's your Nissan twin cam, your 16 valve. It's the SR20 turbo. It is really one of the strongest.
If you have to explain SR20 turbo to a grade 1 or to a toddler, what will you say this baby can do?
Hold on tight. That's the only explanation. No man, this is madness. With the original current tires that we've got on here, it needs to run slicks. There's no two ways about it, because if the moment you push this thing goes up until 3rd gear spinning, and I haven't even tried 4th, but I'm sure if I try 4th it's gonna. So I'm actually giving away all the spices here.
Everything.
But it's okay. It's okay. Look, we want to talk about it because I want to enter this into the Silver Cup, which is also another huge racing group class at Swartkops, and well, basically all around Red Star, whatever. D4D gearbox, Toyota, so that it can last. Current boost is at 0.5 only on the turbo, and it moves. It's really mad. So it's even got a little boot.
Yeah. But what is in the boot? What's that?
So we got the battery. We got the battery at the back, and then the fuel. Your fuel tank. Yeah.
Okay. So I thought it was like something diesel type thingy going on there. Because that looks like
Well, it is basically along with this Vin Diesel Need for Speed drop down.
Okay, so Mr. Dewet, what is the closest commercial stock car you can compare this one to?
Obviously, I haven't done lots of racing physically in this yet. I'm still busy prepping and getting stuff done and the way we want it to run. But to your question, I've heard the guys say the BMW 335s, the 240s, those kind of. So I don't know if they're trying to get the BMW guys like
To enter as well.
we are well too, yeah. But that's where the 2-liter turbo runs. That's the competitors, according to what I hear. So I'm actually looking forward into having some challenges. And if there is someone who is looking and there is a challenge we might be going to Midval or the Rock or wherever. Hook us up and let's see. Nothing serious, all within fun. But yeah, if we get the bucky done and all the little nitty gritty stuff sorted, then definitely we're
So
gonna.
when you enter now the Silver Cup and everything, let's say your first race Silver Cup, someone sees like, well, I definitely need that. Take it off your hands. Will you purchase another one and build it up again?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, this is actually also gonna enter the A class, which is the big class.
Those classes?
Yeah,
Also, they
well,
race together.
not together, no, but within their
within
own.
their own.
Yes, the Silver Cup is completely different. So Silver Cup and Formula M. So this is silver, yes, Silver Cup. A class, the A class is basically the 2-liter turbo and whatnot. I'm still gonna get the rules book and see what's happening there regarding the motor and this and that and whatever. But yeah, so meaning if you said something of taking off your hands.
No, if someone takes this baby off your hands, first race, you haven't gotten the chance to really do second race, third race, fourth race.
Yeah.
Will you start it like if someone?
Well, it is basically up for sale, Maniki. Everything has got a price in life. This thing has still got to prove itself. I'm sure the price here would roughly be around 120. I have spent some money on the bodywork and still.
Purchase another one.
But then definitely the racing is within me. As you guys can see, we'll do the Formula M's. We do this. We've done track bike racing, karting, which is up next. So anything that gives us the thrill, even that little. Oh, I had a quick run with it through the shop the other day. We might pop that up. So yeah,
A place for people to ride those small bikes.
man,
That's not really a thing for racing.
I've heard something about. If I'm right, there were swart cops at the go-kart, at the karting track. There is really such. Yeah, the oak who I actually bought it from, Kieran, sorry I'm calling your name out, Midas Silverton, there's an ad for you. I bought it from him, and his plan was to do that kind of racing thing, something, I don't know. This isn't working there that good. Not now.
About this,
Yeah.
actually. You mentioned prepping. You are prepping for entering and everything.
Yeah.
What does the prepping has to do like with what everything comes with that? Is it
Yes, Maniki.
do you have to go to the track and
No, it takes a lot. It takes a lot. Like learning. Yes, every car's on its own. You gotta learn the tweaks of going into the turn and going out of the turn. There's a bunch of things. Practice makes perfect. The more you know about the car, the better. So there will most definitely be some practicing in this, whether it's down the strips, quarter miles, or midway, or Midval, or the Rock, or wherever. Like I said, call us out. Let's join you guys. We're a group, we're a community. We get together and let's have fun with it. Why not?
Okay, so we just touched base on the karting, so let's move on to the Lagado go-kart key. What can we speak about? What can we talk about on this?
Basically, yeah, this is not that I know really much about karting. I've done some karting just for fun.
Did it start here with karting?
No, not really much of a little light. I wasn't that fortunate to have going to Colonnade or any other. Yeah, bro, I was like China Mall, especially. So.
No, I have to say I've raced at what's that one at Mall of Africa?
Oh yeah, that's also they've got some proper
They
cars.
have a little qualifier for you. They have a little practice for you.
That's
and everything.
nice.
I think it's about 20 laps. So
Yeah.
that is nice.
And still, have you felt that on your
What
forearms?
do you feel it?
Yeesh. Yeah, this is, I think out of all of it, this is the most fitness. I haven't done racing in the kartings, especially this is a shifter, a 6-speed shifter. You see, here's the whole lever. Here's your lever with a clutch. So you shift. Funny enough, it's on the right side, so quite. And but yeah, I started off with the Senior Max kart, a very old kart, just to go bug around there at the swap tops. They've got open days on Sundays for the whole day, and they've got 10-minute sessions. Now that 10-minute session, it kills you, bro.
Sort of a larger track than all of Africa.
Yeah.
And everything. That's like
No, it is. I think that is close to a kilo. The karting track next to the big track. So it's about round about there. Yeah.
10 laps sometimes is really.
It's exhausting. So yeah, and then I had the Senior Max, which is the automatic. I sold that one. I bought the DD2. So the DD2, meaning DD2, it's got 2 gears. So that actually sits like the flaps.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's just 1 gear, 2 gears. So 2 gears.
Do they do different things?
Well,
Just for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
no, it's 1, 2. So you obviously you pull away in first, and then when you hit the straight or wherever you go to second. So there is a bit of it is a bit faster, yeah. But then when it gets to the shifters, we're also just having this one here for sale. But I haven't gone and had a ride in a shifter before. However, I won't mind.
Yeah.
But the karting's over now. More into the bigger thingies.
Two of the big boys.
Yeah. Talking about expensive. This is expensive.
Oh, so this is more.
This is bad. Mad bad as can be.
What CC is this actually, and do they also divide these in classes at the karting? Maybe know that.
This is a 125 cc. Regarding the classes, you get your, now I must think quick, you get the kiddies have the Bambi something, if I remember. Yeah. And then from there, your Senior Max, then you get your DD2, and then you get your shifter. That's the way I have it within the karting sizes. Yeah.
So as you said, this is more expensive. What makes this more expensive again?
No,
if you look at it, you think, oh man, that's expensive, and this it's easy.
Yeah, the parts. Yes, parts mainly. Your tires don't last as long as the bigger cars tires does. But yeah, mainly parts, definitely.
So how does this karting race machine compare to those ones?
To your Formula, well, obviously much faster than this. But taking a corner with this against that, it's different. This small thing sticks, man. It sticks like mad. No, definitely. Don't get me wrong. This goes really fast. But comparing the two, it is really quite similar. Really, because it is open wheel. To me, I've heard about a lot of kids that came out of karting and then going. Obviously, karting is your starting point for your best Formula M, Formula 1 anyway. So yeah, I won't throw this away. But comparing the two, it is very similar, definitely.
So between karting and Formula M, which one would you say is closer to Formula 1?
Well, I'll definitely say your Formula M's, because it is the bigger car with the more power. So I'll call that most definitely 100% closest to F1.
The shapes and the builds, going back to the Formula, is like the body of it. Is carbon fiber necessary, or is there like steel ones? Is there plastic?
No, you're definite. No, some certain pieces are, but mostly steel. Like you'll see on the wings at the back. So there is, and then your framework definitely steel. But for the rest of the body, I'll just say definitely carbon fiber. Yeah.
So in your opinion, we always look at the big guys, Verstappen, we look at Lando and all those guys. Why do you think they keep on going back to, just to the karting? Because you hear on the news, you see on Twitter.
Yeah. You 100, you on top of it there.
In your opinion, why do you think that is?
They definitely go back, because that's where they started. That's my opinion, that's how I see it, that's what I would have done. I always go back in life to start at basics. Yes, exactly. So, in my opinion, I think that's what they do. Go back. It's practicing. It's practice. It's racing. I've seen bike riders. Mark Marquez also. He went into a kart the other day, and it's still, it remains racing. But I think the main thing about it is that's where it started, and it is a bit training, definitely. Yeah.
Cool. And well, one question for Dewet&Bikes physically. You know, we have all of these now. You mentioned that you're in a group yourself, but like for the company as well, does that benefit the company, like to be involved in these groups? Obviously, there is a benefit in it, but like, will you want to grow into more sponsoring something, like, or having your own race day?
Yeah,
For future, maybe, like,
definitely. We had some discussions that we want to, specifically with the bikes and the off-roads, we want to have a farm jam thing going. For the bikes, we want to arrange some track days physically, and then the racing, definitely. That's the thing we want to continue going into and learning and growing. Yeah, because once you bought it, it's just you're gone. You're gonna race. You're gonna have fun. And there's, like we said, there is assistance from the community.
So that's nice. So always nice to have the community and be welcomed into a community. That is
For sure.
So if you're watching and you want to join, definitely pop us a DM, pop us a question, email, check out our social medias, and please ask us questions because we will be able to assist. I mean, definitely. Promise you, 5 years ago, if you asked me about bikes or anything, I was like, nah, I'll watch it one time and then get over it. Just put it on things. But now, hearing more about it and also being here, being exposed to it, I mean, it is fantastic. And I mean, can't wait. I'm still on my scooter, but soon. Just give me 1 to 7 years and then Okay, so guys, that was Two Wheel Talks. And thank you so much for Dewet for joining us on this episode. And yes, hope to see you guys on the next one. Awesome.
Yeah, boy.